Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Now, we both have the new Edgar family butler units who are very speed focused, so I figured we should run a little bit of a speed team, see how well that works, right? And by that, of course, I do just mean like a team where we run a bunch of the speed related units, and we also have Yusong here, because he's also, good for speed because he can just spam crow's eye view. And that's all you need sometimes. But yeah, this is a team. We're not running every single speed unit because, there's a couple that we... Like, obviously, I'm not running Rabbit because he's, just too funny. I guess I don't have any envy on this team, but I also don't need envy, right? Like, sure, we lose access to all those egos, but we can live without that. And of course, I didn't bring G-Corp Otis or Sank Otis, which would be good for this team. I'm already running 2 Sank units and do like a third, and we don't really need to like a support speed unit, do we? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll start off trying to just build up resources so that we can get to spamming Crow's Eye View with Yisong eventually. That's the end goal, so that everyone can get 3 speed every turn. How awesome is that? Yeah, this will also be the run where we get a proper sense of how good the new units are. Since, yesterday, near done 3 hard, with Poisio gifts is not very hard. In fact, it's a little bit of a stomp, if you will. Okay. That is a loss, unfortunate. Dawn getting whacked a little bit. It happens. Oh, we got the mass attack skill 2 here. Cool. And the single target skill 2 here. Cool. Yeah, seems like we're not getting anything next week. Which might just be because we're getting Mirror Dungeon and they're not giving us like an ego banner or something to go alongside that. I assume? Or maybe they're doing a break week to work on Mirror Dungeon 4, right? We'll have to see on Monday, I guess. That's when we'll know for certain. I guess we'll have to see once again. So there's so many things PM could do. That's like the thing. Maybe they won't necessarily follow like exactly what we're expecting, right? There could be all sorts of weird varieties in the plans they have. Maybe Mirror Dungeon 4 isn't going to be until after Wall Purchase. Maybe we'll get Wall Purchase not like next week, but like the week after that. Who knows? I'm kind of surprised they're not going for like an ego banner if nothing else next week, because that was the kind of thing they've gone to doing, in Season 2, like, because their whole thing Season 2 was they're trying to like maintain the momentum from the start of the season pretty heavily. Because, we got, the 3 seasonal updates, and then we got, like, the banner from, like, Tweakcliff and, Starsang. And then we got, an Ego banner alongside Mirror Dungeon 4, then we got a Prop banner alongside Mirror Dungeon 3 hard. I said 4 there, but I meant 3, because I'm talking about last season right now. Yeah, so interesting they're not doing at least, like, some random Smalley banner thing. Yeah, it makes any sense. I just phrased that really odd, but you know what I mean. Okay, we can get some stuff like this. We started with charge Eo gifts because one of them gives haste, so if we can get something like decent for charge, that could be nice. It's excited by planning. Sorry for that. I just woke up, so I'm still a little tired. It happens. I think we can just press onwards from here. Yeah. Oh, you. It's funny to see you, buddy. We'll probably see you again sooner or later, whenever we get to fight you. Mirror Dungeon 4, potentially, I guess. Not necessarily assumably, but that's still not, guaranteed at all. We'll have to see. Might not get him to the railway. For all we know. Oh. There we go. You just need to get at least one heads, I think. And you got 2 tails there. Yeah, we're still not doing... We still have not won a lot of clashes, all things considered, and we still need a lot of sanity gain in our units, despite, you know, already having done 2 fights. That's how it goes sometimes, I guess. We're getting there, though. It takes time, that's fine. Yeah, there is also, you know, this little passive going, so, U4 should be benefiting from that, at least to some degree. Right? Now that we can actually trigger it, thanks to having, Blue Zippo later. Otherwise, you don't have any envy, as, you know, shown at the start of the run. We're gonna understand it. One way or another. Yeah, there we go. Synchro sanity. You 3 are all good. You 3 could use a little bit of special you. Although you're not gonna be able to clash here. That's fine. We'll basically be good on standing next floor, right? We'll have gotten enough stuff that it'll just work out as being good enough. Mass attack time. You know, kill people before others get the chance to, you know, like clash or anything. Oh, another mass attack time. Cool. Shh. There we go. Victory. Definitely would be worthwhile to focus on poise for a speed team just because there's a fair bit of overlap, but I want more speed, which means getting the funny charge gifts. What do we want here, though? Sinking... I guess that benefits 2 people here. Yeah, we'll take it. I guess it especially benefits Ishmael, because she doesn't have Wrath skill. She's got no Wrath whatsoever. Never mind. I was about to say because she has a Wrath skill, but no. She does not have any Wrath skills. And whenever you inflict sinking, you will still gain the benefits, I guess. You just won't gain the buffed up benefits for having Wrath skills. Which is still it's a very strange EO gift, because... Like, ally that inflicts sinking with skill effects and that has Wrath affinity attack skills. Really not a lot of overlap. Okay, like, you got stuff like DHE Hong Lu, Sunshine doesn't count because that's a counter. I'm trying to think through, like, the other, like, super frequent, like, sinking users. Does Butler Faust is a Wrath attack. Yeah, so she would benefit too. That's another one. There's probably more I'm forgetting about, that's for sure. There usually is, right? I don't know, but those are the ones that come to mind first. DHE Honglu, Butler Faust. And that genuinely might be it. And like I said before, I might be forgetting something super obvious, but you know, I just woke up, I'm still half asleep. So if I have forgotten something very obvious, I apologize for that, but it really isn't shocking to me. Nice. Not very effective, yeah. That's not a very nice thing to say, Heathcliff, you know. Nairyoshi was trying her best. And that's what counts. Being a counts, that kills. I don't know why I started off with speaking of counts when, not relevant at all, but that's fine. Also, do keep in mind, if we're at a point where an enemy is high speed and we want to really benefit from, like, speed differences, we do have Sapling of Light. Haven't made use of it in this series yet. I just haven't needed to because it's not very... Not the most useful in Mirror Dungeon, because your speed's usually fine in Mirror Dungeon. Main story is where it seems to be really useful. Okay, some of these guys should be able to take them out. We're getting pretty good on resources. We really don't have a lot of sloth, but we've got like a passable amount of sloth. It's very strange that we've got more wrath than sloth right now, because we've actually got a much better way to build up sloth on this team. But oh well, that's fine. Weird luck with blue zipper later, I suppose. It happens. Thank you. You're very useful. Okay, hopefully has a wrath skill 1. So actually, wait, no, we do. We've got equal wrath and sloth, don't we? No, we got more sloth than wrath still. Yeah, because we've got it's a skill 2 on Yusong and a skill 1 on Ishmael. Well, wrath is skill 3 on Ryoshu and a skill 1 on Honglu. I don't know. I think we've just been lucky in a strange sense. But yeah, each use of Crow's Eye View costs 2 sloth and 1 wrath, which is why I'm focusing so much on it. It really won't matter, like, the most, but, could be funny. There we go. And that's a victory. Now we can move on to the rest stop, right? I assume so. Yeah. What do we want to enhance here? Gregor and Vitae enhancement does help us. Gets even more haste. Now we just need to build up a way to actually get charge. And I guess that'll be the way. I'm sure we'll grab Red Order too. Not that it actually does much of anything for us. Oh, we'll have any queen time. Probably as good a time as ever to actually use Crow's Eye View for once, right? Good luck, mate. Thank you. I appreciate your words of encouragement. Sure, you can declare duel there. That's probably fine. We definitely want to take down the... We'll restrain technique, the brute. Will it do enough damage? Probably. You do resist gloom, so it's not going to be the best, but it is a skill 3, right? Surely a skill 3 should be able to do enough. Surely. Because I wanted to clear duel the actual roots, because that's always funny. Okay, Sunshine. That's not Crow's Eye View. Okay. You know, I really should have noticed that I misclicked that hard. I just saw Sloth Ego and checked it. As soon as I saw like a bunch of buffs like, trigger for like everyone, I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. And I guess at least it helped us take down the brute. That's something. You know, there goes that entire idea then. That's fine. It was funny. That's the part that matters after all. You still do just die though. But it would have been nice to actually get the main focus on the run. Sunshine doesn't even help us that much. All it did is just ruin Yusong's sanity. And he doesn't even get the benefit from the middle Merceau passive because there's no one on his team on this team. And there, you know, never would be because none of this stuff is very hasty. Sure, we'll take that. We'll press on, and I will try not to be as foolish from now on. Kind of a tall task to, not be foolish, It comes naturally to me. Hey, we gotta get the Wrath Resonance a little frequently if we do want... If we do want to trigger Quick Invitae, we need to get a couple Wrath Resonances at this current rate, because all we have is Employee Card for Charge right now. Would be super nice if we could get, like, Lightning Rod, stuff like that. Stuff that gives everyone just a bunch of charge. I guess Reindeer, Rhino Merceau would have been another great person for this team, just because, it's a haste unit. And because he actually gains charge with his skills, that would work well, wouldn't it? But we can get a Wrath Resonance here. Not that it matters that much. Like, this fight's not gonna last long. I have to really need the charge, really need the Curriculum Vitae benefit. Would be cool if we can get it working, though, because just getting, like, 3/4 speed on everyone every turn, once we get that up, is a pretty good effect, that's for sure. Yeah, there's 4 charge here. We've got another Wrath Resonance here, which we can't do. Or we could Ego. We do have quite a few random Wrath Egos. So that is also an option. I've also just noticed, we don't have Crow's Eye View, equipped. That's what threw me off, huh? I may be stupid. We'll have to change that in the shop, then. Oh well. That's 200 cost down the drain, but it happens. Because I was trying to run like a sinking E team yesterday, I threw Bygone Days on. Because, it's good sinking. It could work. I don't think I used it a single time. I don't really think I focused on sinking at all in yesterday's run. But I figured, I might. And then I ended up not. Well, the point of the story is, I forgot to change it back. So now we do not have Crow's Eye View, and I really should have checked. I kind of do miss how the old mirror dungeons, like, you had to actually manually select all of your ego each run, instead of just, like, loading, like, the resets, because it resulted in much less situations like this, especially since, like, every run, like, you might not know, like, what... Different runs have different egos, and I just forget to, like, actually check and make sure we got the right stuff on, Which really is, an issue on my part, but, who's counting? I'm sure some of you guys probably noticed that, like, a long time ago, and we're like, he's trying to, use Crow's Eye View when he doesn't have Crow's Eye View. What a buffoon. And yes, I truly am a buffoon. That happens. Let's see, hopefully we can also get Ryoshi more skill 3s, because not only would that mean be more Wrath, get the Wrath Resonance going, but also it's just a strong skill 3, so it'd be nice to have, yeah. If we can get some of the actual, like, reuse on kill type stuff going with that, it would also be pretty fun. Violence is the best solution, isn't it? It sure is. We sure did violence all over those guys and, crush them into little pancakes. They had it coming. Alright, there we go. There's all of our costs, that's fine, we can sell some stuff. Because I'd like to reroll a little. Night vision goggles bad for us. E-song skill change is fine. I don't know, not really what I'm looking for here. Sinclair once again fine, but not what I'm really looking for. He'd actually be good for us, but still. I've got to commit to the bit. I think I can't commit to the bit. Oh well. That's alright, I wasn't planning to go to rest stop anyways, we don't really have anything to upgrade there, so we'll just have to circumvent it for now. Push our way forwards and maybe we'll be able to get some good charge stuff. Get some Ryoshi stuff at the stuff on the end of the next floor. Potentially, we'll see. If we get lucky, could be nice, right? Could be nice. Well, we do have Crow's Eye View now, so we can't actually get the speed stuff running. I'm not doing it this fight because, not necessary, but I could. That's the thing. We'll do it next fight, though, because the next fight's actually a boss. I didn't see what it was. Was it Bob Bongy? I feel like it was Lust something. I guess either Bob Bongy or... I guess maybe it was Headless Like This, maybe it was Pierce Lust. One of those two, I think. I wasn't really looking at the boss, but I think I saw my peripheral vision and, like, vaguely remembered it. Sure is interesting. Okay, nice tails. Okay, you still win though, so that's good. It was a nice tails, I suppose. Okay, next turn we can get another Wrath Resonance, but by that point, like, we're not gonna have enough charge to trigger Krieg Vitae anyways. We need another source of charge, that's for sure. Ideally another, you know, party-wide one. Like, either charge tier 3 would be pretty good for us, because both of them are just a bunch of charge at the start of the fight. One of them is just, the only difference is one of them is like charge barrier, and therefore is slightly different. But only slightly. And here's our Wrath Resonance, so we get the 4 charge next turn, which by that point our charge is degraded, so we'll only have 6 in total. Oh well. And unfortunately that killed the first coin, so we didn't get to reuse it on the other guy, because the other guy had Butler's Mark. Both the other ones had Butler's Mark, so if we killed the second coin there, we would have actually gotten the reuse. But unfortunately, Ryoshu's just a little too good at killing. I mean, that's a good issue to have, right? Like, you're just too good at taking down your enemies. Did not seem very effective now, did it? Sure didn't. Feels like Nelly's trying to, like, educate me on damage types. Whatever we get here, we'll just sell. Speaking of selling, this is something that we are definitely going to just sell when we get to the shop at the index floor. And I'll take it because we'll just sell it later. We'll have to go through the entire floor with it, unfortunately, the entire 4th floor. Which, you know, not great. Okay, it is Bob Bongy / Lust, so I was correct in thinking that I saw Bob Bongy in the corner of my eyes. Well, not him directly, but the signs of Bob Bongy. Try a little bit of that, potentially. Could be good. Doing some slash damage to the Tat one because we want him just dead. Should be decent. Doesn't quite die though, that's unfortunate. Should've sun showered. That's something I often do in this fight, just the random sun shower, random 4 target ego, or 7 target ego. It's nice. Okay, Sinclair's now dueling the Chicken Bug. Chicken Bug gets staggered this, that's good. No worries there. Okay. We win these, nice. Never a doubt in my mind, after all. And then these guys land some random attacks, that's fine. We'll sun shower next turn and just kind of take a bunch of them down. Oh, we should Crow's Eye View it, huh? Maybe we'll do that instead. Yeah. Kill that guy, you can... That guy, a little bit of that, and we'll go all in on the chicken bucket just to make sure it dies here, since we're gonna kill some chickens. We don't really need to go all in on it, you know, this turn. But it helps, right? We still get a Wrath Resonance, even if the Wrath Tech doesn't go through, so that's fine. Oh, we didn't redirect one of Bob Bongy's attacks. That's not great. But we'll be fine. Probably. Here we go, we finally have to use Crow's Eye View, you know, it's part of the main focus of the run, and we only got it now of all times. I've been focusing a lot more on the charge than Crow's Eye View for some strange reason. Here's a choice. You get staggered, that's fine. This kills pretty easily, nice. And now I've got a fair bit of poise. You could mass attack. And we are fast this turn, so that's cool. I'll just bet on the mass attack, I think. To kill the other two. It might. We'll see. Depending on where the two random attack weight goes with your skill 2. Should also probably run out of poise, but that's fine. I'm not very concerned. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Absolutely demolished all of his friends. And... oh, here. You got on stagger. That's right. I forgot about that. I was about to like auto damage because he was staggered and stuff, but no. He isn't staggered. All because of Gossip PM. That's fine. He took some bleed damage at least. We'll still kill him this turn. It just means we have to clash a little bit, which is perfectly fine. And hopefully we get a charge Ego gift here. I know you're still alive. Okay, Rampage finishes you then. Without a doubt. Because it's a lot of attacks. Very funny. There we go. And you have been brutally murdered. Reduced to nothing but a little bit of a chickeny corpse. There's Lightning Rod though, excellent. Just what we were looking for. Unfortunately, it's not enough to instantly create Invitae. We still will need to get the Wrath of Resonance soonish into a fight. That's alright. Okay, one of those two then. Very interesting. We got some crabs here though. Just some good old crabs. This will be funny. Yeah, sorry for that. I was trying the mute button in time, but I could not. Assuming you heard the sneeze. We did get the Wrath Resonance here, though, so that's good, isn't it? Oh, we don't have enough Envy, so we only get 3 charge from... oh. Because you need 2 people with Envy on your team for a teleport to give you, 4 or 5 charge to everyone. That's a little unfortunate. We can definitely upgrade teleport the shop if nothing else, though. Right, that'll be something. So we'll have 7 charge for like a fleeting moment before we go back down to 6. Okay, we need something else then. So I guess the barrier is our best option, funnily enough. That's interesting, that's for sure. Okay, well, we killed these guys without too much of a hassle. Engagement finishes the job. Clean sweep on that guy. And then mass attack. Cool. Only one left. Who Dawn should be able to take down pretty easily, yeah. Or Dawn didn't take down, but now it's these songs are fish things off. There we go. Cool. And we move forwards. See if we get lucky with either of these events. We could get Citizen and Metro Prolaris, which would be optimal. Or we could just get Sign of Roses. That's cool. We can sell this. All it does for us, though. We keep on following this path. Might just throw in some random Crow's Eye views just because we really haven't done very much with the speed gimmick here. I've been focusing so much on trying to get a decent charge thing going. Which, even then, not going too great. But, like, Crow's Eye is so good. Like, and I was 7 plus starting to gain 3 haste next turn, and Gloom people gain 4 haste and 1 power up instead. In case everyone who's got Gloom, you do, I think that's it. Yeah, it's just you two, but that's 4 haste on you guys and 3 haste on everyone else. Just for a little bit of charge. Super doable. Would have been even more doable if we took, like, Rhino Merceau, but who's keeping track? Funny Isang pun. And there we go, that's a 3 haste for everyone next turn, too. So, like, that's basically, like, a slightly worse version of, Curriculum Vitae. Isn't that cool? It really isn't that cool, that's fine. We can upgrade it so it's gonna give us 5 charge at the start of the fight, right? I think that's how it works, because it goes from, like, a 3-5 to, like, a 5-7. With, for the lightning rod. And by that I mean it goes from being a 3 without the bonus, 5 with the envy bonus, into a 5 without the bonus, 7 with the envy bonus. It's just a +1 to each, but every time you upgrade it. That's something. Nice. There's a stagger, that's cool. Get another one of those off, that's also cool. And we should just be able to finish these guys off. Once again, the staggered people didn't remain staggered because we've got stupid gossipy, Nice. 3 HP and done finishes the job. Cool, there we go. We've got one more fight this floor. Shouldn't be too bad. Get an event first though. Citizen of Metropolaris. Nope, this is the Rupture. Like, we're not even... I guess this is a tier 3 Yu gift. I was about to say we're not getting tier 3 Yu gifts, but no, Standard Duty Battery is tier 3 now. I kind of forget about that. It just kind of feels like a pretty standard Yu gift. It's kind of weird that you only get it, like, late into runs now. I say now as if this isn't, you know, a 4-month-old change, but... I mean, when you do so many mirror dungeons, like... The older stuff still is kind of, like, ingrained into my memory in, like, an odd sense. That'll be some charge for us. We won't have enough, though, because we'll all have 6 charge, unless we can get another Wrath Resonance immediately. Which is possible if Honglu's got another skill 1, and if Ryoshu's, like, other skill slot that she gains has her skill 3 in it. That's something we could also ego. That is a possibility. I'm doing the best secret is just kind of let it go for the charge thing. Well, maybe we'll get some ego gifts that help. If not, we should probably just stop it. Although, you know me, I'm probably just gonna, like, double upgrade. I mean, if I can get Ryoshu another skill 3 and then, like, double upgrade on Lightning Rod, then we will have enough charge for, like, at least a turn. Right? Okay, these guys have been staggered. Interesting. It happens, I know it does happen, like... If certain things stagger them, like if Burn staggers someone or something like that, then it doesn't affect, Red Gossipium. I don't know what staggered you guys did not trigger Red Gossipium, though. Because I don't think we've got anything like that. We do have Eclipse of Scarlet Moth, that might have done decently then, maybe. Might have done enough to stagger some people. Or maybe it's like just the game breaking, because it happens a lot. Either way, we get to our shop now. Okay, there's material for the force field. We should be doing pretty good now. Let's see, what else do we want? Nebulizer could be good. Yeah. I'll pass, though. I don't want to do the same thing that we always do. That would be lame. Okay, and this point where we sell, like, everything. Zippolator, sold. Mars Fortune, sold. Golden Urn, sold. Porta doesn't do enough for us, sold. Does nothing for us, sold. Does nothing for us, sold. Actively hurts us, sold. Rupture we don't need. Rupture we don't need. Okay, now we can reroll a couple more times. We can proceed to get nothing. That's fine. We can upgrade stuff here. Okay, there we go. We've gone all in into the charge thing. Let's see how much it benefits us. Let's see what the final boss is. Is it Cromer? Or is it going to be Fairy Gentleman? Or Fairy Longlegs? Fairy Longlegs it is. Alright, cool. That's doable. Any things that are doable? This is probably a good idea. Get the Wrath of Resonance going right. But go for some neutrals too, because why not? The Wrath of Resonance give us even more charge. I don't think it's necessary. But it could be funny, right? Okay, that's unfortunate. You lose some of your barrier because you get hit. That's okay. Impending daytime. Cool. Does some damage. It's weak to Wrath as well, so it's nice, I guess. Nothing too insane, though. But here's the Crow's Ivy for the 3 haste next turn on everyone. We're giving a tail trigger, so everyone will have 6 haste next turn, for that being 7 for the people with Gloom skills, those two, Dawn and Ishmael. Yeah, it's pretty cool, on top of whatever haste, like, your actual skills give you, which is some. There we go, yeah. And now we can trigger the Dawn passive. So Dawn does a bunch more damage if you get the Pride Resonance, which you kind of want to do here anyways, right? I guess we kind of want to counter-attack with you. You don't have voids, so that's fine. You'll probably get countered since you're mass attacking. Do you have enough? No. Oh, you don't have enough. That's fine then. All right. Well, we are very fast. And Dawn gets a bunch of damage from her passive. That's cool. She only had a skill 2 that turn, so nothing too insane either way. But still, it's cool to make use of Dawn's passive by just stacking so much haste. You got Declared Duel going there. You're gonna get a bunch of bind next turn just to really make sure you're not gonna do much anything. A bit of a rampage. We love rampaging. Yeah, trying for Wound Declared at some point might have been a good idea. 11 HP, you might get staggered by... Yeah, you did. You got staggered by the moths. That's cool. Hopeless. Not cool. Well, maybe not cool. We're chilling though. We're still doing good on charge for everyone, so we don't need to worry about going for a Wrath Resonance. Although if we did get close to, running out of charge, which really is fairly unlikely because all we need is 7 charge and we don't spend it for anything. Then we could have used Egos though, right? There's Mark, nice. Make it so that if she ever gets a crit, she can just kind of do a bunch more damage. It's for every point of speed difference, right? That's how much more damage her, like, Butler's Mark Explosion does. So up to 60%, so that's cool. And you get whacked. Which one's it gonna really doesn't matter, because your giant leaf does, like, comically nothing. So we can kind of just continue on our merry business and be pretty fine. Right? Pull out the Dimension Shredder here, simply so we get the Pride Resonance so that you get your funny damage up on your Salu. That'll be nice. And we should tear through you without much hassle whatsoever. Here we go, you're going to be doing a bunch more damage, that's nice. You're probably going to burst Butler's Mark here, yeah, you got the crit, so you did, cool. And, you know, only a little bit of HP left. So Dimension Shredder probably finishes the job. We don't actually get, like, any of the special damage bonuses on this, because he doesn't have any Rupture. But it still does a lot of damage, because it's a strong attack. Down you go! Cool. The Giant Leaf just dies. Yeah, we made some decent usage of our haste. I think I was kind of focusing far too much on actually trying to get it working during the run itself. Yeah, it's cool. The speed is nice. You took 3 damage that entire run. I wonder why. I dealt 3 damage to you. Doesn't really matter, but it's still funny. Nice. A couple more levels means we get more boxes. There we go. 9 more boxes. Get the stack up and rolling once again. 600 is pretty solid. Although there's still quite a few egos I need to uptie. Or you need to thread spin. And that is still my number one goal, is to get all of them thread spinned, because I've got a problem. That's alright though. It happens. Everyone has their own problems. Mine is that I've got, you know, Mirror Dungeon addiction. In case it isn't obvious, you know, right? Whatever number it's at by now. 376. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, just another run using these new units. She seems pretty good. I feel like we didn't see her, you know, in her full potential there because we weren't focusing on the poise at all. Probably should have spec'd into the poise a little bit, especially since we also had Sank Sinclair, who also benefits a lot from it. But, you know, that's fine. I wanted to focus on just getting the speed going, and we sure did. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!